How's it going today, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome here. You're just in time for your daily tarot card reading for Wednesday, May 26th. And the deck I use for Wednesdays is the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition. And this is just an incredible deck. I love reading with this deck. So I always mean to tell you guys that I am open for private readings again, and then I always forget because I get caught up in the energy of doing the reading. So you could send me an email at ariesfiretarot@gmail.com for more information. So anyway, this reading is going to be for all zodiac signs based on the collective energy available at the time I do the reading. All right, so I hope you guys are all doing great. I love to hear from you in the comments, and remember to say hi. I love to hear from you guys. So let's start pulling cards here for you guys right away. I like to do deck cuts. Oh, interesting. So I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. So I was on Twitter this morning, and I follow a bunch of tarot card readers. I find them really informative. So somebody had pulled the Wheel of Fortune for their card of the day. And they said you have to remember that the wheel can turn both ways. It's not a guarantee that it's just going to move forward. So sometimes you can backslide, but you're in charge of the wheel, you know, as if you're steering a car. So which way do you want your energy to go today? Do you want it to move forward, or do you want to go back a couple levels, you know? Spinning backwards is not fun. It's something that you could regret. So just really remember today that you are in charge of the wheel, and it wants to take you places that you've never been before. You certainly don't want to go back and repeat a cycle, drop down another level. It sucks doing that. It feels very uncomfortable. It feels like you're being punished. So if you feel like you've already completed a cycle, or you've overcome something, you got to look at the future, okay? Really just try to prevent yourself from looking backwards and thinking, well, that was a really awful period of my life, because the universe is reading your thoughts, you know, and the universe has one response to the things that you're putting out there, and it's always yes. So it's really important to not look back, especially at the bad times, you know. So keep focused on your highest intentions, because you want the wheel to move in your favor, okay? Always. You always want it to move in your favor. So here we have the King of Wands, and this is the guy that makes things happen. This is the energy that is available to you. The beginning of the deck, like the beginning of this suit, is the Ace of Wands, and this is the receiving of the idea, of the possibility and what is available to you. The Two of Wands is somebody looking at their journey and which way should I go, and that kind of represents what I was talking about with the Wheel of Fortune. You can go left or you can go right, and let's say that left is repeating the journey that you've already been down, okay? Moving all the way through the steps and now being in control of the choices that you want to make. The King of Wands looks forward. He's grateful for everything that happened before him. He's very grateful to the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, but now he's the king, and so are you. So you take that sort of royalty approach to your life, you know, where there was no mistakes beforehand. There was only lessons. There was only learning. There is only gratitude. And now I'm in charge of the wheel with both hands, and I'm going to take the course to the right, which is new experience, new chapters, new, what is the word for winning? I don't know. It's escaping me right now. But new levels to conquer. You don't want to go back and do something over again and over again and over again just because you're giving it too much space in your mind, right? You've come way too far on your journey to go back. It's like when you're playing Monopoly and you get that awful do not pass go, you know, where you have to pay the bank $200. This is not a Monopoly game. You know, you're not meant to do circles and circles and circles around your life. You're meant to go up. Okay, so keep focused on that. So I want to clarify, first of all, let's clarify out the wheel. Okay, so the wheel, look at this. There's a handle in the middle. So what I'm being guided is for you guys to always have your hands on it. Don't let somebody else come in and start to tell you where to go. Okay, so you're able to crank the wheel in your favor, okay? I really feel like somebody could be coming in and trying to guide you somewhere. They're mistaken. You don't need to listen to them. Don't let them. It's like a backseat driver. You're not going to let them drive from the back seat or from the vision that they have of your life, are you? No, you're not. Okay, so let's clarify that out. You've got the Knight of Swords. This is kind of a defensive position. And that's okay. Sometimes you have to defend your territory. And in that case right now, it's going to be the wheel that guides you. You are defending your position. Okay, so there could be somebody coming in that is like you really sucked when you did that. They want to take you back down. I really see somebody that is still in a level that you left a long time ago. And they want to bring you back down because misery loves company, okay? But company doesn't love misery. So if you see misery coming in, hey, want to hang out? No. Hey, you want to talk on the phone? No, thanks. You know, you guys have evolved way too far to invite treachery in at this point. So if you get a phone call or a text message or whatever from somebody that you basically left behind because you guys had to separate paths. You know, it could be somebody that was a toxic friendship or, you know, somebody that was an ex. They're an ex for a reason. There's that saying, if the past calls, don't answer it. They don't have anything new to say. Somebody wants company on their journey of misery, but you are not on that journey anymore. So be very, very wary with the Knight of Swords who is coming in. Okay, so very, very, you have to stick to that advice today. You know, really watch your DMs, like any sort of communication that is coming in, and that includes an ex-employer if they want you to come back, but meanwhile you hated them, you hated your job. Even if you need the money right now, or you've been single for a long time and all of a sudden your ex is messaging you, and because you've been lonely, they might look really good. You know, don't do it, you guys. Just really, what is their motivation and what is yours? Which way do you want to go on the wheel? Up or down? I know it's a circle, but you know what I mean. So let's have a card to clarify out this King of Wands, because he's very, very, very calmly self-assured that he's moving in the right direction. And he's not going to go back to where the Two of Wands was, or the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is kind of weird. Getting the Nine of Swords here. You could be really stressed out about where you are right now. So the confidence could ebb. Okay, and we saw that you guys, I think it was Monday, you were on a bit of a plateau. And this is where the past comes calling, okay? And you are being tempted by the universe. Well, you've made it this far. Will you go back? So say no to the temptation, okay? Let's have another card here. The Seven of Swords. This is an energy where you have to release the past. This is so compelling. It's like you really had to fight for where you are right now. There's a heart here. Here's your sword that you're being given with the Knight of Swords. And here's everybody else that hurt you in the past, or they were a detriment, or, you know, they just put you in a place where you were suffering, and you can take responsibility for that, but you were beckoned there by them, and they're going to come back in again, and that's for their own purposes, their own devices. You know, you need to put this sword up in front of you so that your heart doesn't get hurt again. And how would you feel if you let yourself go back to a place that you thought you left already? Just because you're a little bit bored, or you're a little bit lonely, or you feel a little bit desperate. Feel all those things, but keep your eyes front. Keep your eyes on the wheel. Don't let that backseat driver reach over your shoulder and turn you down a way that you don't want to go. We have the Two of Coins here. This is absolutely saying stay focused on your life. Stay balanced. Stay true to your vision. Stay true to your dream. You're really going to have to watch out for somebody coming back in and knocking on the door of your loneliness or your desperation or whatever. You got to protect your dream today, you guys. Your vision. Keep your hands on the wheel. Have faith. Stay strong. I'm going to go. Bye.